performance has been as I would hope and expect, and I hope my clients feel the same way. My objective is to try to produce absolute returns and contain downside, as well as have much lower volatility, all of which I think over the period of 21 years we've essentially done. So in the fourth quarter of last year, we declined less than half of the index decline, whereas in the first quarter of 19, we advanced a bit more than half of the advance. So yes, we didn't do anywhere near as well as the index in the very strong first quarter, but the protection that we afforded the portfolio in the fourth quarter resulted in the 6 month, the combined 2 quarters, the fund having significantly outperformed the index because of its losing less. The greatest amount of reductions, either trimming in the sense of reducing the position or in fact eliminating the position, has occurred in the technology area. This has been the strongest area of the market over the past year. Valuations have gotten very high. Obviously, if world business does well, it will continue to do well, but there is some concern. I had several distributors in the portfolio, and that business benefited over the last 12 to 18 months from a tightness of inventories, and there was double ordering. And so the book-to-bill, which is an expression of new orders compared to what we are shipping, has declined, suggesting that the cycle is becoming much less robust. The other area that I found myself trimming back on was consumer discretionary. I find myself adhering to my discipline, which has a very strong value bias, being much more active than I have been historically. So starting last spring, summer, I was raising cash such that it increased rather dramatically by the end of September. Then we had the sell-off in the market, which I was able to find 5 new names and employ much of the cash into those names, and again reduce the cash back to levels as it was in the beginning before having raised cash. But interestingly, now that the market has rebounded in the first quarter of 19, my cash level has again risen beyond the high point of September of 18. And again, I strongly feel that if you have an absolute return desire, although don't always attain that, you have to rigorously use the discipline when it's telling you that there are not enough inexpensive names around to invest in.